AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.
Is Bridges really a starting shooting guard? I'm being honest.
Knicks Rehab.
The way these guys are playing, they are not looking like starters. And let's not even get to the defensive end. They can't stop nobody. Okay, you can't stop the starters. I get it. Guys like SGA, all NBA first team, MVP candidates, all-stars, I get it. But y'all can't even slow down the guys off the bench. I can't even say stop them. You can't even slow them guys down. I'm standing on that. Our Knicks have a tendency of getting C+ and B players and making them into starters. At this point, OG and Mitch and Bridges, Mikal, I don't think they're starters on championship or good, great teams. Right now, Bridges or OG is not starting on Cleveland, on Boston, on OKC. What spot are they taking? If we're going to be championship contention, let me just have my moment. 30 seconds. If we're going to be championship contention, we need guys to be that. Right now, same thing with Josh Hart. He's not a starter. He's not a starter. We did the same thing when we had guys like John Starks and all them guys. But with the grit, with the grind, with who we are and who we represent as New Yorkers, we fight. Them days is over. We need legit starters. I'm at the point now, OG and Mikal Bridges ain't legit starters. I'm sorry. Not to push for a championship. I'm sorry. Unless we need way more firepower. What is he at, 39? Light work. Bridges 0 on the defensive end, horrific. Nah, man, nah. We've seen this game in, game out for the last couple seasons. I'm starting to feel like I said, I got to keep it real. I love my Knicks. I'm going to go down on my shield, but we need to make some major changes. Simple and plain. We need to make some major changes. Simple and plain.
Hey, Flea, ever since the Sacramento Kings fired your man Mike Brown, they won 6 in a row as they defeated the Boston Celtics tonight. Milwaukee beat Orlando, so they're a game behind us now in the playoff picture. I totally disagree. OG is definitely a starter in this league, healthy.
For sure.
With the Cleveland Cavaliers,
I said a starter on a championship or a good team.
Any one of them.
He could start on Washington. Yeah, okay.
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
He could start. He could start pretty much anywhere.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
What small forward is taking this spot? I'm listening. Even when he was great offensively, I said, nah, man.
No, I mean,
just stick to that side.
You could go through a list of guys. There's not a lot of bona fide starters in the NBA.
That's my point. By default, these niggas are starters on our team by default.
Keep my eyes on the prize, baby. Basketball season is heating up, and Prize Picks is the best place to get real money action while watching your favorite sports. You can now win up to 1,000 times your money on Prize Picks. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. Download the app today and use code CLNS to get $50 instantly after you play your first $5 lineup. Prize Picks, run your game.
5 guys that are on our team right now will start on any team in the NBA.
No, they not. No, they wouldn't. How?
You would have to replace some guy. Like you're not gonna leave the team the same and put those guys over there and say they're gonna start over the current guys. But if you replace one of them guys, they're gonna be starters on the other team. I mean, okay. I don't agree with that.
Josh Hart is the question mark. He played to that this season, last season, but he's typically not a starter, right? But to me, the only questionable one is Bridges.
We're at the point now where we are questioning if the players we have are starters. Like, hold on. Now.
Yeah.
Like, we were bad tonight, and we're not playing good basketball. But we've made enough changes. Hold on. You want more changes, OG? We've made enough changes in the last year. We've done a whole lot of changes.
So can I say this, Fleet? Just to give y'all a heads up. I've been on this time, but y'all my brothers, and I let people bamboozle me just like I let people gas me up to deal with Tibbs. Like I said, OG is great. But for us right now, he's not getting it done. Mikal Bridges, good. Hold on, good player. For us, they're not getting it done.
Hold on. So why did you like the cat trade then? This is my whole thing with this, AllBall.
What do you mean? Why like the cat? What do you mean?
So we didn't know he's gonna be this good. But why would you laud to go after him for all these years if this is what the team would look like? This is how Jalen Brunson looked like.
This ain't got nothing to do with Cat, bro.
Yep.
This ain't got nothing to do with Cat.
You just said all of a sudden this team last year healthy is a Eastern Conference Finals team healthy, right?
Go ahead.
Now this year, all of a sudden, the same players, same
not
guys.
The same players. It's not the same players this year.
OG,
what are you talking about?
The same guys that you just annexed to the bench on anybody's roster. OG and Brunson are no longer starters. I wouldn't say that.
We've made 3 trades in the last year. 3 trades in the last year. Like this is the squad we rolling with. So we just gonna have to figure it out. That's what I'm saying. We just gonna have to figure it out. This is the squad that we rolling with.
We figured out how to win or figuring out how to cope.
Right now, is Mikal Bridges looking like he's worth 5 first rounders?
Is he playing consistent good basketball? No, he's not.
Is OG looking like he's worth the max right now? The money we gave him?
For me, yeah. For me, yeah. For what I know that we gotta have to win, yeah.
Okay.
Go find me another who replace him for me then. Because the only guys that you're gonna be able to replace him with are top 10 level players right now, top 15 level players right now. For the role that he plays, who are you gonna replace him with? Who would you rather have than OG Anunoby right now on the Knicks in his position?
Probably right now, just off the top of my head, probably a bonus from Sacramento. You asked me a question. Like I would have to really think about that, but just off the top, I would take Sabonis easily over him.
He's actually tried to show up this year. Him and OG and Cat can't be mad at them this year.
What they're asking him to do, you answered me with an all-star level player. So if you want to go get, you want to replace him with an all-star level player.
No.
We're talking about.
Hold on, Fleet. I'll take one of the young boys in Atlanta.
Who?
Who? Daniels or the other young boy. I forgot the dark-skinned kid. The one that flicked. You asking me a question, I'm giving you my answer. You don't have to like it.
Yeah, but
I'm giving you my answer.
Don't like it, totally disagree with it. Dyson Daniels is a great defender. He broke out this year, 21 years old. Amazing. Maybe for his health, you could tell me that. But he didn't do what OG did last year for this team. I disagree with it.
What OG did last year for this team?
Let's see now. How quick we forget.
We were completely different team when he came. You being dishonest. You're not being real. No, I'm not. You're not being real now. You saw what you saw. We all saw what we saw last year when we traded for him. We were completely different on defense. Nobody could beat us really. We were one of the better teams. Like, come on. What are we talking about right now? As
great as he was last year, it took Brunson to have a Kobe/Jordan season for us to be competitive. Stop it, man.
We're not talking about
No.
What is OG doing now? Last season, what is he doing now?
No.
Literally nothing.
No,
shit.
Brunson went on his Jordan run after everybody got hurt.
What is OG doing now? What did he do tonight?
He's playing. Listen, what the hell can you want him to guard 1 through 5?
Just ask me what he do tonight.
He's playing the same role.
Guard somebody. What he do tonight?
Nobody's guarding anybody.
That's we are
talking
bad
about OG.
Defensive team.
I understand, but what did OG do tonight?
Nothing. Nobody did anything tonight. Tonight was embarrassing.
That's all I'm saying.
But I'm not gonna go out there and say he's not worth the money, this, that, and the third, because he played like he's
worth the money. He's not worth the money.
Cat played for his money. Your man, the only people that haven't played for their money this year It looks like Brunson took a discount. Thank you. You did the right thing. OG's playing for his money. Josh Hart playing for his money. These guys are playing for their money. Tom Thibodeau is not playing for his money. Leon Rose, you're not playing for your money. James Dolan, you need to give Optimum who they beefing with. Optimum, whoever it is, you better go give him a free contract after this bullshit. Ain't nobody gonna watch anyway. Garbage.
Only person worth the money right now is Cat, man. Everybody else is gonna go to hell, man.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm with East Blue Drew. Like, let's be honest. You need to be holding Brunson account. You don't need to be saying a word about nobody else on our roster right now. Everything starts and finishes with Jalen Brunson. I'm like Cat's great, but everything that starts and finishes with Jalen Brunson.
So it ain't my fault that these guys came in late because we already held Brunson accountable. I'll do it again. That's not a problem.
But that's not a problem. OG's doing his job. He's doing what he's getting paid for.
Yeah, okay.
He's doing what he's getting paid for.
What he got paid for tonight?
He had a bad night. Oh, well.
Okay.
Brunson's job is to get him in positions to be good.
Okay.
He didn't start the game doing that.
Brunson is having a horrific season. Brunson is having a horrific season. And I said at this point, he's terrible to watch. He's not the leader. He's not the captain. He's terrible this season. How many times y'all want me to say it?
So then that's going to trickle down to everybody else. And there we have it.
But what makes it tougher is that
motherfucker don't play no defense. He forces shots. Like,
but Flea, we don't expect again. The same way I don't expect OG to play offense. I don't expect Brunson to play defense. I know where you're going, but who's making it easier for each other on defense? AllBall. That's where OG's the centerpiece at. Cat, we've already established. He's the centerpiece of the offense, and they haven't made it easier for him. Nobody can. If you're gonna put him in the corner, can't nobody set a pick for him and make this game easier for nobody on the offensive end. They just can't. That's why we disappointed in Brunson. How are you making the game easier for everybody else, bro? The first thing you did was look for your shot 3 out of the first 4 possessions. Nobody wanted to see that shit. The fans, your team clearly doesn't want to see that shit. Even if I don't give a fuck what they tell you. They're not inspired by that. It's inspiring when you got Randall and Luka next to you, other one-on-one players. If you ain't got it, I got it. Okay, cool. This ain't that kind of offense. The offense changed last year when OG came here and Randall was here. That ball was moving. That shit stopped moving this year when you got a better offensive player. That's what's disappointing. So I can't get on OG for that. And OG got better offensively. Not that I want to watch that bullshit. Is Bridges even top 20, top 25 two guards in the league? And even if not his talent, he don't look like it.
He would have to be. Like, he would have to be. Right? Like, he would have to be.
We run down the list.
25? You said 25?
Top 20. Bro.
That's a bit much.
So then we got 30.
That's a bit much. You just said he can't start.
We have 30 teams. Hold on. We have 30 teams in the league. You're telling me that he's only better than 5 other shooting guards in the league?
What other 2 guards are shooting 0 for 19 today? 1 for 11 the next day. He started off slow before. We gave him the pass with the slow start bullshit. Like, we gave him and then last year with the Nets, all the Nets fans were saying the same thing. All that Bridges talk y'all talking about, we don't see it. And that before the trade. All that defense y'all talking about, we don't see it before the trade. So I'm giving him, all right, let me give him some time. This was awful. And again, I'm trying to throw him a pass. Tibbs ain't running no plays. But we could go down the list of all these teams. What's the kid hero? Is he a point guard or a 2 guard? A lot of these guys are hybrids too. The Jalen Browns.
Hero the 2.
Orlando got, I don't know,
Donovan Mitchell, Ant-Man and Devin Booker and Bane. And I mean, the list can go.
Is he better than Zach LaVine? Not career-wise, not accomplishments. And I hate to admit this is all on his
player, just a better overall play. Yeah, Zach LaVine's a better player than Bridges. Like,
I don't want to admit this, Flea. This guy AllBall been talking about Zach LaVine for years. I don't want to admit that shit at all.
Hey, Flea, I love when my brothers just, I know I'm 99.99999 wrong, but I'm glad when I get that little.
But if not Zach LaVine, right? If we just having a conversation, right? And big shout out to OG, right? If not Zach LaVine, like may not be him. But somebody with that level of energy and explosiveness and aggressiveness and not having to, figure out how to get him in rhythm. We may need a guy like that. If we talking about changes, because I think this is the team we rolling with. But if we gonna have the conversation, fuck it. A guy like that who's a little more aggressive. Bridges ain't aggressive. Bridges ain't gonna get it off the bounce, right? If we get another guy that can get it off the bounce, that plays high minutes, okay, now we look different because now we put a lot more pressure on the defense. We have to literally spoon feed Bridges, right? Put him in spots so that he can get it.
AllBall TV.
They scared, but I'm not.
They don't like comentario.
Y suscribe.